What did you do when the arrogant CEO who fired you for wasting his time came begging for a job at your new firm a year later? My boss, Mr. Thorne, was a narcissistic CEO who treated employees like disposable tools. I spent years building a revolutionary algorithm for him, only to be fired on a whim without a cent in severance. He laughed when I mentioned my patent, mocking my father for raising such a delusional son and saying that slaves don't own the tools they build. I walked out with only my research and a drive to prove him wrong. I spent 3 years in a tiny studio perfecting a better version of the code. I launched my own firm, and within a year we secured the country's largest bank contracts. Meanwhile, Thorne's firm began to bleed because his stolen version of my code was buggy and outdated. Thorne's empire eventually collapsed into total bankruptcy. Last month I received a job application from the man himself. He was broke and didn't realize I was the founder until he walked into the final interview. He turned pale and tried to play the old mentor card, claiming his cruelty was just a way to motivate me. I let him ramble before sliding a photo of his old mansion across the table. I told him I had just purchased his estate from the bank to turn it into my new office. I reminded him that slaves don't usually hire their former masters, and handed him a brochure for a local temp agency. I watched security escort him out, the same way he had done to me. Success is the best revenge, but watching a bully beg for a paycheck is the ultimate feeling of freedom. I finally closed that chapter, knowing I built the future he tried to steal.